Okay, everybody, thank you for bearing with me. I don't know what happened. I'm not even going to try to watch this live. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see who's talking to me or what. If anybody's popping in, I've got all this stuff here. I don't know. I'm apparently live. StreamYard is not cooperating, or I don't know what I'm doing. Could be any. Oh, comments. How about that? Let's see if this works. Anyway, if you came back or if you're still with me or what have you, I'm doing an impromptu live. I just wanted to follow up on this very important issue. We've got so many this week. I can't keep up with the town. But this one, I've done 2 videos on this issue already, and hopefully this will be the last one. Should be get an interesting response. Because I don't know what to think anymore. My my I'm speechless again. My efforts to bring transparency this to this town is falling on deaf ears. If you notice, I have the old brick background behind me. I decided to put that back up because I feel like I've been talking to a brick wall. I don't know what is, if they're on drugs at town hall, or I don't know why this is so difficult. But um the I don't know. First of all, as those of you that know, I did a public records request to the police chief because of what the Board of Health had been reporting at 2 of their last meetings about this needles being brought into Carla, the health administrator. Well, this is taking a completely different turn. And first, I'm going to thank him again during this video, but I want to thank the police chief. Chief Sartell responded to me himself in writing. Um, I'm glad he did, because I was really hoping that I wasn't going to get left hanging, because I didn't want to make a mess out of this. I'm really looking for a solution. And I think I have one. I think we got one. Don't deal with the Board of Health. That's the problem. That's the solution. But anyway, I don't want to give you the ending before the beginning. So, just in case people don't remember, I am going to play at least one of these videos for you to show I think this is the last one and not the first one. No, this is the first one, I think. I don't know. But let's where'd it go now? It's here somewhere. There it is. Let's play this. Oh, here we are. Let me see if I can play it. It's there. There it is. Stay back in my window. And I think I have the right. Oops, I got to go back. I think I have to go over here to play it.
The police department came to me with a bag of needles. The container had needles that were in, so I could have poked my hand, and it was pretty bad. I was like, what do you want me to do with this? We had to empty them in, but that's not the point of the program. Is everything has to be an impervious surface, and if the police department is going to be picking up needles and just bringing them in Ziploc bags, that's not going to work. So hopefully it's just a one-time
They don't have a container at the police department that they go in? There should be.
I think that they were picked up on the side of the road.
Ooh, okay.
But there was, and they were in a Ziploc bag, and then the Ziploc bag had been punctured, and then the needle was in the cardboard box sticking out. So when I picked it up, there was a needle sticking right out, and we can't have that.
No.
So, Unitil.
Okay, there we go with the Unitil bill. Okay, so hold on. Close this one out. I gotta shut these. Oh no. I'll get it out of here. Oh, Okay. I got too many videos playing in the background. I'm sure you just heard that. But anyway, this is that was the original. That was the original. I'm going to try to bring up, I just closed down that. So I'm going to get, where am I? Back to my page here. I want to try to get, I didn't set it up and I apologize. Okay. Then, nope. Now I'm going to play in a moment. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to bring this up. Now I'm going to bring up the second meeting where, that's it. I'm bringing up the second meeting. So let's see, Board of Health 1126. There we go. And I gotta have the right window up. Yes, I do. Oh, it is, you have it, right? You can see that, right? Yes. Okay, sorry. Oh. Let's play it.
And with the permission from the chairman, I want to bring something up regarding a topic that we talked about, I think it was over a month or 2 months ago, regarding the handling of the needle process. I don't know if you remember that the police have brought to Carla the needles on a bag. I don't know if you remember that time.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should approve, not talk about in this meeting, but to think about talking about a possible protocol that instead of if something happens, that particular situation, that they brought that to Carla, to have us send it over to, I don't know, some professional like the EMTs or something like that to handle those needles and dispose them.
Fire department.
Well, this is, I just disposed of a ton of them
Yeah.
today. The problem is they were coming in just a, Ziploc bag, which could, so what I can ask is we could set up a protocol for the police station and the fire department that when they come in, that they need to make sure, and I have the sanitary disposal, the sharps containers,
Okay.
so I can hand them that and say, could you please put the needles in these before I take them?
Okay, that makes
How's
sense.
that?
I think because what we want to avoid is that something happens in the disposing, and that occurs as like a custom from the police to bring it back here. I mean, and at least if we have something safe
Sure.
to keep them and not avoid that situation that happened
Okay.
during that time.
Similar to a Tupperware container, possibly, plastic container with a lid on it.
Yeah, as long as Carla doesn't have to, or anybody has to put their hands on the needles, I mean.
Okay, I'm not gonna play any more of that. That is it is what it is. They did this, or Carla reported this twice. I mean, the Board of Health asked Carla about it, and she's reporting all this stuff and how, they brought in these needles and she doesn't know where they came from, and la-di-da-di-da, and nobody's speaking to the police department, and there's a lot of bullshit here. Plain bullshit. Call it what it is. I'm gonna get this video out of there. Now, I did, as I said earlier, I did a public records request with the police department to get to the bottom of this. I wanted to know. Well, let me pull it up. Hold on a minute. Now I got to find another thing. I'll find this file. Share screen. It's here somewhere. I know it's a preview thing. Oh, it's probably a window. That's not it. That's not it. I'll find it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, come on. Is that it? That's it. Alphabet soup. I didn't name it anything normal. Okay. Okay, I sent a public records request to the police department. Oh, hold on. Okay, there it is. It's in front of you. I'm going to get out of the way. And hopefully it's big enough. I'm going to read it. Oh, there it is. Going to enlarge this. Oh. No, it's too big. Hold on. Okay. I am seeking a copy of any policy that exists regarding the procedure officers should follow if in receipt or come upon discarded medical waste, in particular used needles, syringes. I understand that the Board of Health does not have a written policy, which is what they stated in the last meeting. I am also seeking comment on this issue that has come up in 2 recent BOH meetings involving officers bringing needles into the health administrator. Can I get an update on what, if anything, I feel like Adam Lally with that statement, if you've been following the Karen Reed dilemma, can I get an update on what, if anything, the PD is doing to address this important officer and employee safety issue? Please see my video on this. I think there would, yeah, 1 or 2 videos right there. Thank you for your assistance. Oh yeah, I just sent him the last one because it incorporated the 2 videos. Okay, so I'm going to keep scrolling here. Townsend Police Department. Dated today. That's today, right? Yep, that's today. Just got it this afternoon. I got home. Ran some errands, came home, and had this email waiting for me. Okay. Ms. King, this letter serves as a response to your December 4th, 2024 public records request regarding the department's handling of discarded medical waste. While we do not have a policy specific to this issue, the department's approach to handling medical waste and or items that could contain bloodborne pathogens adheres to established best practices. These practices are reviewed, taught during first aid training and recertification, and addressed at the police academy for sworn personnel as well. The department is equipped with sharps containers. Got it? The department is equipped with sharps containers, each cruiser and property evidence processing area, gloves, masks, etc. Now, did I not give that as my suggestion? But keep reading. This is still, the police are all right. Hang in there. Officer Eric Medica, I think I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm going to find out if I'm doing that right. Medica, sounds right. Okay, a trained paramedic. I didn't know that. Who serves as the department's infection control officer, ensures that this type of equipment is in stock and that best practices are adhered to. Good, that's good to know. While the department is not engaged in the routine collection or disposal of medical waste, we do engage in the collection and disposal of unwanted medication. And this is something that most police departments have a drug collection box. I know Townsend has had it for at least 20 years in the lobby to collect unwanted medication. It does not include needles and syringes. As part of our commitment to public safety and environmental stewardship, the department participates in the state-approved drug stewardship program through MedProject in accordance with Mass General Law, Chapter 94H. Under this program, MedProject provides a medicine kiosk along with collection boxes and liners. These boxes are securely packaged and shipped to authorized disposal facilities in compliance with all applicable regulations. Now comes the good part. Recently, while preparing boxes for shipment, staff discovered used needles had been discarded in the kiosk, despite clear signage and instructions prohibiting this. Yep, people don't follow the rules, do they? Nope, gonna happen. Following this discovery, the department contacted Health Administrator Carla Walter for guidance. Per her instructions, The needles were packaged in a box and delivered to her for disposal. This happened on 2 separate occasions. The plot thickens. I'm not too happy right now. The department has not been alerted to any issues by the Board of Health and did not participate in any recent hearings. For any additional questions regarding the Board of Health's protocols on sharps disposal or bloodborne pathogens, please direct inquiries to the Townsend Board of Health. Should you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. I'm pissed. I'm not too happy right now. I think we've been sold a bill of goods by somebody, and I'm trusting the police right now. I don't think that, I mean, it doesn't, I knew it didn't make sense, right? It didn't make sense that this would have been dealt with this way. It just didn't make sense that in this day and age, our police department would just be running around haphazardly with needles and syringes. Whatever they had, whatever they brought to Carla. It doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense. And now everything is starting to look a little bit better. Because I mean, we even at least one of our officers is a paramedic. I think we have a couple of other ones who are at least on the fire department and maybe even EMTs. So there's enough brain power over at the police department to know that they need sharps containers. I think that the calling over to Carla was probably, that shouldn't, I'm going to stick to my guns and saying that shouldn't happen. They have sharps containers. Why didn't they just grab them? So that confusion, that still got me a little bit confused. But it doesn't make sense that they would have just brought them over there without consulting anybody. But I'm hoping, I'm going to make an assumption. Here I go again, assuming, but that the police department isn't going to deal with this Board of Health bullshit, and they won't be contacting Carla or anybody else over there regarding what to do with needles. I think that the police have probably had this memo out there. I'm sure half the police department has watched my videos, and certainly this dilemma with the needles, because they're sitting there not able to say anything until we got this whole thing straightened out. So I think that their policy now, it's still probably not in writing. That's fine. I don't care. I really don't care that they're going to use their sharps container. They come upon needles, even if it's in their damn kiosk. Go get a sharps container, because they're using the portable ones. Go grab a portable sharps container of some kind. Put the needles in, or get wherever the sharps container is. If it's locked to the wall someplace, just carefully bring the needles down there and just get them into the sharps container and forget about it. Don't go to Board of Health with needles. Just no matter what Carla tells you, just put them in a sharps container and do whatever it is that you do on any other call. And I think they got that down. I'm going to assume that because of all my videos, they don't want me calling them anymore with bullshit like this. This is, but I'm glad, I think that this has been an exercise that I hope has been helpful to everybody involved. Why I keep pounding my head on the desk to say we don't have a communications plan here in Townsend, and we have no transparency, and we've got people that are just talking bullshit. Because this didn't happen. I don't believe this happened the way that it was presented to us by Carla at the Board of Health. I really don't. I'm believing the police chief on this one. I'm sure that there's more to the story, and I really don't care. But whatever's going on, whatever decisions or however the police department are figuring this thing out, I know they're not going to talk to the Board of Health anymore. They're not going to go to the Board of Health to solve this. And I don't blame them, because this became a public spectacle because all of our meetings are recorded. And then you got me doing it, recording the meetings on top of it and giving a commentary. So we need to have this, I don't know, but I do want to, thank everybody for listening or watching my video. If it's working, I think it is, but and I want to thank the police chief for responding to me. It's a very nice letter, and he also included some pictures of the, certifications and stuff. He sent a bunch of stuff and he's very helpful, but the letter's the only thing you guys need. It's just other stuff. But yeah, so I hopefully this is resolved. And we'll move on to bigger and better things. As you know, there's a lot of other stuff going on in Townsend. I probably will do another video today. I don't know on whether it'll be a Townsend one or some other stuff. I want to do some videos on some of the other things that are happening in the universe. So, okay, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully this has been helpful to keep people informed on some of the things that are the crazy things that happen around this town. Okay, thanks for watching. I can figure out how to turn it off. Okay, have a good one. See you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you.